get familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar.
Hello students, so I am Dr. Shiv Prakash Y. So in this video I am discussing some numerical problems on the concepts work, power and energy in my video. So that is Dr. Physics by DYSP. Okay. So let us select some problems from your textbook exercise part. So the first problem is like this. You just go through the problem and try to understand how to attempt this problem. Okay. So I will go through this first. A body when acted upon by a force of 10 kgf, the value is given for the applied force, okay, gets displaced by 5 meter. You know, the force is displacing the body through 5 meter. Then it is asked to calculate the work done by the force. You have to calculate the work done. When the displacement is, that means three different cases are given here to calculate the work done. In the first case, when the direction of the force, in the direction of the force, the displacement is in direction of the force. Then when the displacement is at an angle of 60 degree with the applied force. Then in third case, normal to the force. Okay. In all the cases, the given data is G is equal to approximately 10 into 10 Newton per kg. Okay. So once the G is given in the unit 10 Newton per kg, you have to consider the force in the same unit, right? So what is the given data here? Yes, F is equal to 10 kgf, right? So as you know, 1 kgf is equal to how many newtons? 10 newtons, right? So 10 into 10 Newton. You have to convert the unit to Newton here. So that is equal to how much? 100 Newton. So applied force is now in Newton, 100 Newton. Okay. Then what else it is given? Displacement is given. So you can take the displacement as S is equal to how much? You can take it as 0.5 meter, I think so, right? The value is not 5 meter, it is 0.5 meter. Okay. So S is equal to 0.5 meter. Okay. In the first case, you just take the equation for work done. In the first case, the direction of the force is same as the displacement. So you just will get the product of force into displacement as the work done. So that is equal to 100 Newton into 0.5 is equal to how much? 100 into 0.5 is 50, correct? 50, what is the unit? Newton meter is the work done. Okay, now we take the second case. So when the angle between them is 60 degree, okay, as you know, force and displacements are the two vectors, okay. So when there is a angle between the force and displacement is equal to how much? 60 degree. Then what is the work done? W is equal to, in that case you have to consider the magnitudes of Fs multiplied by cos theta in general, isn't it? Theta is the angle between force and displacement, correct? So we can consider now 100 into 50 again into cos 60 degree. Clear? So now substitute the value of cos 60 degree here. 100 into 50 into cos 60 is how much? Half. So 1 by 2. Okay. So that is equal to how much? S is equal to how much? It is not 50. Sorry. 0.5. Correct? 0.5 meter. Okay. Then calculate it. So that is equal to 2 1 ja 2 50 ja. Okay. So 50 into 0.5, 25. So again the unit is Newton meter. So we get the value as work done is now 25 Newton meter only in the second case. Now what about in the third case? So normal to the force, it is like this. So force and displacements are exactly making 90 degree between them. Okay. Then work done is equal to Fs cos theta again. Calculate it as 100 into 0.5 into cos 90 degree. You know, 100 into 0.5 into cos 90 degree is how much? Very simple. Cos 90 is equal to 0. Correct? So that is why we get the value 0. So work done is equal to 0 when the angle between force and displacement is 90 degree. Okay, that's it. It is a simple problem. Now let us see the next problem. Okay, a boy of mass 40 kg climbs up the stairs and reaches the roof at the height of 8 meter in 5 seconds. Calculate the force of gravity acting on the boy, the work done by him against the force of gravity, the power spent by the boy. Now let us see this calculation one by one. The first case, you have to calculate the force, isn't it? So force acting on any body. In this case, the force is acting on the boy. What is the mass of the boy? So the formula is actually m into g, isn't it? According to Newton's law also, you can say F is equal to ma, force acting on any body. Okay, moving with the acceleration a. In this case, what is the acceleration acting on the boy? That is g. Okay, the value of g is also given 10 meter per second square, and mass of the body is given in SI units again 40 kg. So just multiply to 10, that is 40 into 10 is equal to 400. Okay, force acting on the body due to gravity is how much? 400 Newton. Okay, what is second parameter? We need to calculate the work done. Okay, work done is W. So you have to consider the product of force into displacement. So in this particular example, what is the displacement due to the applied force? So that is the height. He is climbing certain height, you know. So that is considered as F into H, let us say, height. So what is the force already calculated? 400 Newton into height is equal to how much? 8 meter. Okay. Then the work done will be multiplied. So 3200. Okay. 3200. So you can write it as Newton meter or 3200 joules also you can write. The work done in terms of joules. Next, third parameter. What is the third parameter you need to calculate? Power spent by the boy. Power spent by the boy. So what is the formula to calculate the power? Work done in a particular time. So you have to divide by time. What is the time taken by the boy? So W is equal to, already calculated as 3200 joules, and what is the time taken by the boy? Look at here. So 5 seconds. So that is equal to 5. And divide by 5 it is. Okay. So 5 1 ja. Okay, you can divide 6. Then 20 is there. 4 and 0. 640 you will get. Power is equal to how much? 640 watts. Clear? So like that you can solve some simple problems first. Clear? Now let us see the next problem. Okay, in the next problem, what is asked here? A water pump raises 50 liter of water through a height of 25 meter in 5 seconds. Okay, calculate the power of the pump required. Directly it is asked to calculate the power of the pump required. As I said, so we can measure the power of the pump, okay, in terms of watts. What is the equation? Directly I will calculate it now. Simple problem, you know. So power is equal to, so what is the given values here? G is equal to 9.8. In fact, it is given as 10 Newton per kg approximately. Okay. So density 1000 kg per meter. Okay. Then, so you can convert liters, number of liters into kg. So 1 liter is equal to, in fact, 1 kg. For water it is. Okay. For water I will write H2O. Okay. Then what about the value given here is 50 liters. Right. So that is equal to how much then? Simple, 50 kg. Right. Substitute that value now in the equation of power. What is the equation of power? First of all, mgh. In fact, mgh is again, you can consider as force into displacement as the work done. Okay. Force is mg multiplied by the displacement h. So the equation is mgh divided by time taken. To calculate the power, you need to divide by time taken. Substitute now. M is equal to 50 kg. G value is given 10 and the height through which the water is pumped is 25 meter, right? 25 meter divided by in what time? 5 seconds. Okay, a simple calculation, right? So 5 1 ja, I will divide this 50. Okay, then multiply this 100 to 25. So 25 2 zeros, 2500 watts. Clear? Okay, now let us see the next problem. A boy takes 3 minutes to lift a 20-liter water bucket from a 20-meter deep well, while his father does it in 2 minutes. Okay, that means a boy takes the time 3 minutes, and to do the same work the father takes it only 2 minutes. Okay, so then you have to compare here. Okay, you have to compare the work done and the power developed by them. Okay, so that ratios you have to calculate. So first let us consider the given data. So what is the given data here? Okay, 20 liter is the load. Okay, so you can consider mass is equal to 20 liter. So what is the value in terms of kg? So whenever it is given as density of water is 10 to the power of 3 kg per meter cube, so you just take 1 liter is equal to 1 kg, 20 liter is equal to 20 kg. Okay, then so what is the displacement or the height is equal to 20 meter, it is given here, correct? That's it. Okay, and the value of g, of course, already given 9.8 meter per second square. Instead of 10, they are given exact value 9.8 meter per second square. Okay, so first you calculate the work. Therefore, the work done. You can write directly work done by both boy and his father. Will be same, because they are lifting the same load to the same height irrespective of the time. Okay, the work done will be same. The work done is not dependent on the time, correct? So that is equal to mg into h, correct? Just multiply the value of 20 kg and 9.8 into the height of 20 meter. Okay, so calculate it. So if it is 10, nearly it is 4000. Now it is given 9.8. So calculate and you will get 3920. You will get, I think so. 20. Calculate and check the value. 3920 is the work done, Newton meter. Okay, so now what is the next parameter? So we need to compare, not only just calculating the work done. Of course, for both boy and father, work done is same. So therefore, the comparative value. Okay, so work done by the boy is to work done by the father. Ratio, same workload it is. So it is 1:1 you will get. Correct? How it is? If you want, you can calculate also. 3920 divided by 3920, cancel it, you will get 1/1 or 1:1. Like that you can show the value of comparison. Okay, what is the next parameter? Second parameter also you need to compare the power. Okay. Power spent by the boy to the power spent by the father. Isn't it? That is the comparison, correct? Yes. So how do you calculate power spent by the boy? Total work done by the boy divided by time taken by the boy now. Okay, that you have to consider. 3 minutes it is, correct? So power spent by the boy is already calculated as 3920 divided by 3 minutes. So you need to convert it to seconds. Okay. So 3 into how much it is? How do you convert it to minutes to seconds? So 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So you have to multiply by 60. Correct? So divided by. So again, power spent by the father. So work done is same, 3920 divided by, but the time taken is only 2 minutes. So that is 2 into 60. Okay? See, you can just divide this, cancel this 3920, 3920, and this denominator part 2 into 60 will come to the numerator part. So that is 2 into 60 divided by 3 into 60 again. Okay, so that you can cancel out 60 again, you will get 2 by 3. Okay, so the ratio is now 2:3, the comparison. Okay. Okay, now just look at the another simple problem. It is a body of mass 1.5 kg is dropped from the second floor of a building which is at a height of 12 meter. Okay, what is the force acting on it, right? And it is asked to calculate just force acting on it during its fall. So value to be considered for acceleration to gravity is 9.8 meter per second square. So this is simple problem, you can try. Just pause the video and try to do it. Okay. Because this problem is asked in the year 2008 question paper. Okay. Got it? Okay, now I will try. See, what is the mass? Write down that value first. 1.5 kg. Then what is the height? 12 meter. Then of course z is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. It is asked to calculate force. So according to Newton's second law, just you can calculate the force acting on any body. Okay, even when it is during its fall. Okay, so when it is falling under the gravity, you can just write down the equation for force acting on the body as F is equal to m into g. That's it. Correct? Okay, so m is equal to much? 1.5 into 9.8. So no need to consider this height, 12 meter, even though it is given 12 meter height. It is the building is the mass is falling from the height of 12 meter. So no need to consider that value. Force acting on any body during the fall is given by just F is equal to m into g. Okay, so just multiply this 1.5 into 9.8. You will get the answer. Okay, so you will get 14.7. Okay, check this calculation and see the result. F is equal to 14.7 Newton you must get. Okay, look at the another problem asked in the year 2009 ICSA question paper. Okay, so 6.4 kg it is given as the energy causes a displacement of 64 meter in a body in the direction of force. Okay, in 2.5 seconds. Try to understand this problem. Here the amount of energy spent, okay, to displace the body through 64 meter in the direction of force, of course. Okay, so very simple. If it is in the direction of force, it is simple to calculate for you, and in a particular time 2.5 seconds. Then you calculate the force applied and then power in horsepower. HP means horsepower. Okay, now let us try to do this first part of the problem. So what is given data? If you want, you can write down that first here. The solution part, write down the given data. E is equal to 6.4 kilojoules, or you can write as 6.4 into 1000 joules. How much it is? 6.4, 6400 joules. Okay, then what else it is given? Displacement. Okay, S is equal to 64 meter. Okay, then next time taken, t is equal to 2.5 seconds. That's it. So first of all you have to calculate what? Force applied. So first write down the as usual formula. What is the work done here? Work done is equal to force into displacement. Correct. So we need to calculate force here. Therefore rearrange the equation for force. F is equal to what? W divided by S. That's it. F is equal to W by S. Okay. So work is nothing but in the form of energy. So you have to understand this now in the form of energy also. So yeah, E by S. Here also you can assume instead of work done, you can take it as energy. Whenever so energy is given, you have to consider the equation like this. Okay, E by S. Okay, what is the amount of energy here? It is 6,400 joules. Sorry, 64,000. 6,400 it is in fact. Correct. 6,400 divided by what is the time taken? Divided by S is the displacement, right? S is equal to 64 meter it is. So just you divide the value, you will get the force. Okay, that is just 100 Newton. Correct. What about the second part? Power in HP. First you calculate the power, then you can convert it to HP. Okay, first you consider the equation for again energy related to power. So that is E is equal to power into time taken. Power into time taken. So therefore to calculate the power, so energy divided by time. So that is equal to, so what is the energy? What is the energy? So 6,400 divided by time taken is 2.5. So to calculate, you simplify it as 6,400 divided by 25 into 10. Okay, so try this calculation. So you must guess 2,560. After calculation, you check it. 2,560 is the value. It is in watt still. So it is asked to calculate in horsepower. By taking 1 HP is equal to how much? 746 watts. So okay, to get it in HP, what you will do? Therefore, P is equal to 2560 watts. That is, you have to divide by 746, so that you will get it in horsepower, HP. Okay, so much? 3.43 HP. This 2560 is in watts, 3.43 same value in HP, horsepower. Okay. Now look at another simple problem which is asked in the year 2017 question paper. If the power of a motor is 100 kilowatts, at what speed can it raise a load of 50,000 Newton? Okay, very simple. Power of the motor is given, P is equal to 1000 kilowatts. Okay, you can convert it to watts. 100 kilowatts. So 100 into 1000. Okay, watts. Let it be 100 into 1000 watts. That is equal to 100 kilowatts. What is given speed? To ask you to calculate the speed if the load is equal to how much? 50,000 Newton. So ask you to calculate V. Try it, simple problem. So you need to consider the relation between power, force and the speed. Okay. So as I told already, equation for power is equal to force into speed, V. So simple it is again. Calculate as by cross multiplication, V is equal to P divided by F. Substitute the values. P is equal to 100 into 1000 divided by force, there is nothing but load here, right, is equal to 50,000 Newton. Cancel the number of zeros. these 3 zeros, 0 and 1 0 here. 10 by 5 is equal to how much? Just 2. So speed is how much? 2 meter per second. That's it. Okay, now look at the next problem, which is taken from the model question paper in your textbook. Okay, model question paper. Okay, in this problem, Amit weighing 60 kg climbs up a ladder of height 10 meter in 15 minutes. Okay, should remember that values. Calculate the increase in his potential energy and the power spent by him. Okay, so consider the given data first. What is the given data here? Amit weighing 60 kg. So M is equal to, I will write 60 kgf. I have to convert it to Newton. How do you do it? So take this value given in the problem. 1 kgf is equal to 10 Newton. So 60 kgf is equal to how much? 60 into 10 Newton. Okay, so that means 600 Newton. Correct. Then climbs up a ladder of height, h is equal to 10 meter. Time taken 15 minutes they are given. So convert it to seconds. 15 into 60. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So that is equal to how much? 15 into 60, 900 seconds. Okay. Then, so it is asked to calculate first potential energy, rise in potential energy. So you know the formula for potential energy, M into G into H, right? So that is equal to 60 into, okay, so G is equal to, I will take it as, so 1 kgf is equal to 10 Newton, you know, so you can just take it as 10, as you already done here, 600 Newton totally, the value of mg into H is how much? 10. Okay, so that is equal to how much? 6,000 potential energy. Okay, 6,000 joules. So then power spent by him. Okay, so is equal to this ratio of potential energy in what time? That is T. P is equal to 6,000 divided by time is equal to 15 into 60. As I said, it is equal to 900. Okay, let it be 6,000 divided by 900 seconds. I think we can calculate it. 6.67. Okay, 6.67 watts. That's it, right? So in the next video, I will take up the next part of the chapter, that is all about different forms of energies. Okay, so till then you have to keep reading. Okay, all the best.